Hi guys, this is the GTF-X pad review. Let's go. So guys, this is the GTF-X review. BenQ ZOWIE pad, which comes in this big box because it's delivered flat like a pizza. What can I say to this pad? Basically, I was playing some covers with this. One was 6 targets TE. My best here is 170.2 hits, which gives me place 5,908 right now out of 500,000 entries. Basically, this pad is decent speed pad. It's not a control pad. You can't. I wouldn't recommend it for Valorant, Counter-Strike, or Rainbow Six. I would more say you play COD with it, or Battlefield, or Apex, or whatever. Because the problem here is you have to, when you have a light mouse and for example fingertip grip, you have to force the stop point because it's the glide is the speed gets so fast that you have to force the stop point, and when you have to force the stop point, it gets your arm gets tired at some point, and you feel it on the muscles that you have to force it every time when you make a flick or something, because it's not like a control pad, it's way faster. And for dot flicks or point flicks, like in Counter-Strike on a far distance, and when you really have to force the point, it will get your arm very tired in a very short amount of time, and you get insecure then in your aiming, in your dot aiming, for small heads, for example. So it's not a recommendation for me for tactical shooters. But basically it's a decent pad. One point which is very disappointing is the price is €35 on German Amazon, which is very high in my opinion, because I would compare it to a Dash or Odin, Infinity, or other hybrid pads, because for me it feels like a hybrid pad. It's close to a Hayat Otsu in mid, but the Hayat Otsu in mid has a smoother starting and a better stopping point, to be honest. And the Hayat Otsu also don't have a horizontal and vertical different resistance, which is like here you have the vertical is going very smoother and the horizontal is a little bit rougher. It's not much, but you feel that there is a difference in those two axes. But yeah, one other disappointing thing is the back. Like it's always this sponge or rubber or whatever it is. It feels like it's out of some cheap packaging from something you can buy for your car or whatever. It's not feeling good. If I compare it to any other seller or pad producer, this is not a good solution. What they make good is the stitching on the edges. To be honest, it's a double stitched on the other side and one stitch on the top side. It's a very fine stitching of the edge, and the small ZOWIE logo on the side is good. But basically for me it feels like a hybrid pad. One problem is as you can see here already, is like when you roll it up, you get the problem. It directly gets like marks in it, and they are feelable. It's not only optical. If you go with the finger, it's like a canyon already. I have no idea, because it's like this is definitely a pad out of synthetic, something synthetic. I don't know. It feels like it's weaving plastic, you know. But yeah. For me, it's still too expensive. Like if it would cost like €25 or something, then I would recommend this. But you have too many downsides. You have the bad back here, the back side. It's not very good, and I don't know. It's outdated in my opinion. It's these BenQ ZOWIE products. Also the mice, they are all outdated. It's like gaming peripherals are. Getting better year by year by year. New mouse pads, new surfaces, new mice. Everything gets invented every year new, because they make technically new approaches. But here BenQ ZOWIE is still selling products who are 5 years old and they did nothing on them. So this is not a recommendation from my side. If you really want to have a BenQ ZOWIE, which gets like stretch marks very fast, like here again, which are not going out again, even if you try to pull them out, then you are good with this pad. But I won't recommend this pad. Get the Fnatic Dash, guys. It's 10 times better pad than this one. or get a higher Otsu if you want a hard design, but take it in soft or X-soft to have a better stopping point. But don't get this one, please. That's all from my side. Clearly a not recommended pad. Thanks for watching and wish you all the best. See you next time. Bye.